We'd like to recognize the seniors for tonight's opponent, Chicopee Comp. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your flowers. Number 7, Olivia Warren. Number 8, Lori Vasquez. Number 19, Gracie Holt. And before we get to our Frontier seniors, we want to take a moment to recognize and thank the Frontier Rec Volleyball program. Attending tonight's game are some of the players and coaches of that program. For girls in grades 3 through 6, the program is coordinated by Jim Ewan and Sunderland Recreation. And the instructors are Jim, Casey, Cammie, and Lucy. This year, there are an astounding 32 girls participating in the program, learning the basic skills of volleyball. Some of our current players and many of our alumni got their start in that volleyball program. We owe a lot of our program success to Frontier Rec's program, and for that, we are eternally grateful. Please give them a gracious round of applause. This is the next generation. And now our varsity head coach, Courtney Parent, will get us started with honoring our seniors.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight to celebrate these 5 wonderful people in front of me. We all know I love using this microphone, so I'm going to make it short and sweet. I just want to thank the seniors for all they've done for this program for the last 6 years. We've had quite the run, and I can say that I've coached all of them, I think, from JV to varsity as I moved up. So it's been a pleasure to watch them grow up and watch them flourish in their volleyball careers. So I'm going to let the underclassmen talk about their teammates, and then we'll play some volleyball. Senior parents, once your child's speech is done, you can come down and we'll take pictures. Let's start with whoever's talking about Morgan. Come on.
Morgan, you've taught me what the word support means for being one of my biggest supporters on and off the court, my pregame hype man, the person who's helped guide me through the challenges of high school, and the person I go to for advice. You have always resembled the type of person. You've always resembled the type of person I would look up to. I remember when I was the nervous 7th grader new to the team. You were the one person I wouldn't be embarrassed to make mistakes in front of because you were always waiting with a smile and advice. I remember telling everybody so proudly that's my favorite freshman, and now in conference, and a little sadness, I can say that's my favorite senior. Before calling you a senior was a word in my vocabulary, I knew that my speech would be about you because I could truly not imagine a better way to express how much I appreciate you and will cherish the years I can call you a teammate. I've looked forward to being your teammate one last time, and I think we've enjoyed every moment to the fullest. Every day, I look forward to stepping onto the court because I know you'll be there to laugh with me and make me feel more confident as a player. And if there's one thing I could take from this season, I hope I can take the lessons you've taught me and make another girl feel as loved and appreciated as you have made me feel. I'm truly going to miss you, and I love you.
Morgan, where are your parents?
This year is especially bittersweet because it's your last season with Frontier Volleyball. It's crazy to think how fast the time has gone, and it honestly doesn't... Sorry. It honestly doesn't feel real that the time has... doesn't feel real that this chapter is ending. Even though things look a little different this year, you've still been such a huge part of the team, supporting everyone, showing up with your usual positivity, and reminding us all of what it means to be a true teammate and friend. You've had such a lasting impact on everyone here. And for me, you've been someone special in my life long before volleyball ever started. means to lead with kindness and play with passion. Even though I wish we could have played together this season, I'm so grateful you were still out there every day, cheering everyone on, bringing good energy, and showing so much strength and positivity even when things didn't go how you hoped. That takes the kind of courage that I truly admire. It's one of the many reasons I love you so much. Thank you for everything, for the laughs, the memories, and for being the amazing person you are. I'm going to miss you more than words can say, but I'm so proud of everything you've done and everything that's ahead of you. You've made such a difference to everyone lucky enough to know you, and I know that wherever you go next, you'll keep making people smile, just like you've always done here. I'll forever cherish all of our memories together, and I'm so thankful for every moment we've shared. I love you always and forever, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things you do and accomplish next. I love you. Okay. This being my first year on varsity, I had no idea what to expect. But what I can say is that in the past few months I've played with you, you've shown what it is like to not only be an amazing leader on the court, but a great friend off the court. I remember at our first team dinner we sat together after everyone left, and we ended up talking for a while. I found myself easily being able to talk to you, and from that moment on I knew you'd be the person I could go to for anything. I've gotten so comfortable around you in a short time, and you never fail to make me laugh or put a smile on my face, whether that's with your stupid jokes or dumb faces. There are certain times I find myself wishing I'd gotten to play with you sooner, but that also makes me cherish our time together more. You became the person who I can always look to on the court if I'm ever getting in my head, because I know you'll always be there to tell me to stop thinking about it so much. I love you so much, and I really wish I didn't have to go through the next few seasons without you by my side.
Caitlin's family, come on down.
Greta, whether at tryouts, practice, or game, you are always encouraging, positive, and loud. You make everyone feel welcome, including me. You made sure you were someone I could go to for advice. You practice hard, and whenever you make a mistake, you figure out what you did wrong and try to do it better. You have shown me it's okay to make mistakes because it's how you learn and how you become better. Watching you be a captain and lead the team has been inspiring. You are always helping and leading the team by figuring out how to make us better, whether it's trying something new at practice or giving us advice how to correct something. You make practice fun while also pushing us to do our best. You always have a positive attitude and energy on the court. You cheer the loudest out of everyone. I will miss you and the goofiness, fun, and leadership you brought to the team. You're an amazing volleyball player, captain, and person. I wish you best in whatever amazing thing you do for you. Gracie. Greta, I want to start off by saying you've changed me as a player and a person in an amazing way. You genuinely have shown me so much support in and out of volleyball. You've been my best friend through so much, and I want to thank you for that. And for always being there for me. You've always been an amazing role model to me. When you told me you wanted me as your little, over the summer, my heart did a million backflips. You've always been the one I look up to, and the one I know I can always go to. Thank you for never giving up on me or looking at me a different way when we have any type of disagreement. You have definitely made this volleyball season amazing, especially just being your little. From going to Panera and Spirit Halloween before my first varsity game to always talking to you about my drama in life. From only talking during volleyball to us talking every day. From me being way too scared to talk to you because you're a varsity player to me now writing your senior night speech and not knowing my last time playing next to you. You are such an inspiring person and player, and you have helped me not only become a better player, but a better person. We may have had some differences, but you will always feel like an older sister to me. was an older sister, even though I had all alone. I really just want to thank you for taking me under your wings and for always seeing the good in me and lifting me up when I really needed it. I will really miss you and your kindness and your very meaningful, helpful words. I love you, Brett, so much more than words can express. From saying goodbye to my big sister to saying see you later to my second big sister. You're the biggest big me and Gracie could ever ask for. We can't wait to see what you do in life, and we'll be cheering you on every day, even if it's from a distance.
Hayden, when I think of what it means to be a leader, I think of you. I remember you said in your captain speech that you hope to be a big sister to everyone, and I can say in confidence that you've done that for me. Since 7th grade, you've been the player that I would look up to and learn from. You told me in the beginning of the season that you would be proud of me whenever I would get to play, and that helped me a lot with being nervous on the court. I'll never forget the big smile you had on your face as I subbed into my first game. You've always been a good friend to me since the first day of French 1. From homework answers to setting tips, I've always looked to you for help when I needed it. We survived 3 back-to-back semesters of French together and being on and off the same team for years. And I just want to say, I was never trying to kill you during practice. My feet just love being under the net. You've been such a positive role model and supporter in my life and in others, and I hope to follow in your footsteps and be that for someone else. You're always so uplifting and encouraging, especially when the team needs the positivity. Those qualities are the foundation of being a good captain, but they make you an even better friend. But honestly, this season's gone by in a flash, and soon you'll be on to more important things. I'm seriously going to miss you, and I love you so much.
We have one more speech about Cadence.
Cadence. Cadence, you've always been a great mentor for me on and off the court. From playing make-believe with me or making me laugh when I'm feeling down to teaching me the basics of volleyball, you've always been there for me. It's been so amazing to grow up beside you, watch you play your hardest, and look up to you as a sister and a player. I can only hope to be half as good as setter, friend, mentor, and person as you are when I'm your age. You've grown so much over the years, and it's so hard to believe the girl I've been rooming with since day one is off to bigger and better things. Your presence will always be missed, not only in the gym, but at home on the daily too. Good luck on your new chapter in life, and remember you'll always have a place to come back to when you need a break from everything.
Thank you all again for coming. We're now going to call captains and start our warm-ups once we remove all the senior items from the sidelines. Thank you all, and good job on your speeches, girls.
blocked by Hale. And she'll get the kill.
Hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert and Kai here tonight. And it's going to be a good game. We have the Frontier Redhawks versus the Chicopee Comp. I think it's the... hold on. Yeah, Chicopee Comp. Anyways, it's going to be a good game tonight. We have the Redhawks. They are 5-11 on the season. They're coming off of a win, a 3-1 victory over Bay State. And we have Chicopee Comp. They are 10-7 on the season, so they have a good record. It's going to be a great game tonight. We'll just have to wait and see what comes out of this. Hopefully the Redhawks can come away with a win on senior night. Hopefully you guys enjoy the senior ceremony. They're going to do the national anthem as well as the starting lineups momentarily here. So we'll see what happens during this game. We'll be back, or I'll be back in just a few moments, but get ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Welcome again to Goodnoe Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the Chicopee Comprehensive Colts and your Frontier Redhawks. Frontier Regional School, the Pioneer Valley Interscholastic Athletic Conference, the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association, and the member schools have joined together in promoting good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request that you support all participants and officials in a respectful manner. Profanity or hostility directed towards players, coaches, team representatives, officials, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the venue. Be loud, proud, and positive. Thank you for your cooperation. Introducing the visiting Colts. Number 1, Peyton Riley. Number 2, Brielle Bennett. Number 3, Ellie Mary Suarez. Number 7, Olivia Ward. Number 8, Lori Vasquez. Number 14, Wally Kenyon. Number 19, Gracie Holson. Number 20, Miley Santiago. Number 21, Alana Santiago. Number 22, Christina Zielinski. Number 23, Callie Guzman. Number 34, Katie Perez. Chicopee Comp is coached by Brittany Salt and assisted by Zach Bond. And now your Frontier Redhawks. Number 2, Ava Spirits. Number 6, Olivia Donovan. Number 7, Kaylin Johnston. Number 8, Olivia Peabody. Number 9, Madeline Day. Number 10, Senior Captain Morgan Mason. Number 11, Amy Talbot. Number 14, Senior Nolan Payette. Number 15, Raina Wanzi. Number 16, Gracie Johnson. Number 18, Senior Caitlin Mayo. Number 19, Senior Captain Greta Hale. Number 21, Senior Captain Kaden Spartan. Number 27, Ksenia Miller. And number 00, Honorary Captain Aurora Candelia. Frontier is coached by Courtney Perrin, assisted by Angelica Burfido and Sophia Jarris. Tonight's officials are Jerry Burgess and Mark Osborne. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of those who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces or as first responders. At this time, we invite any veterans, current military personnel, and first responders in attendance to stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service. And now please stand if you're able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert Kai, and just us two tonight, where we have the Frontier Redhawks versus the Chicopee Colts. It's going to be a good game tonight. Both teams looking for a win here on Frontier Senior Night, and we'll see what happens. But Frontier, a little bit of a rougher season for them. A big win, though, against East Long Meadow. I remember covering that game. East Long Meadow was 10-2 on the season, and Frontier came away with the win. So you never know with this Frontier Red Hawk team, even though they're despite that they're 5-11 on the season. They can come out with a win against anybody, and we'll wait to see what happens here tonight in the last regular season game of the season for them. So let's see what happens, and it should be started very shortly. And Chicopee's going to be starting with the ball. It's number 34, Keely Perez. Perez with a good knuckleball serve. Dug by Mason. Cannons knocked over Wanze. Blocked to the net. And returned by Mayo. This is hit over at the net. Dug by Johnston. Hit over by Greta Hale there. And that will go long for a Frontier point. Comes a serve from Wanze. Hit over by Mayo. Return Red Hogs with a free ball here. Martin sets Mayo. And returned by the Colts. Mason, the dig. Mayo, she'll swing it over. Hit over. Dug by Johnson. Martin sets Mayo. Hit over by the Colts. Mayo will have to head over. Free ball for the Colts this time. They'll set. Number 21 there, and that'll be a point for the Colts. That'll ties things up. That was Elena Santiago. Serve here by number 2, Brielle Bennett. Dug by Wanzi. And Frontier, miscommunication there. That one drops in for a Colts point. Another serve here by Brielle Bennett. Knuckleball serve, dug by Johnson. Martin and hit over by Mayo. Perez swung. Wanzi hits it up. Martin and Mayo will have a chance to swing it over. This one will be returned and out of bounds. Good job by Mason laying off that one to tie things up 2-2. And Greta Hale with the serve there. Nice serve by her. This one will be returned by Olivia Warren. Martin sets Mayo. Blocked at the net. Mayo once again. And blocked at the net by the Hawks. That was Amy Talbot. 3-2. Back to serve now is Greta Hale. That one goes in the net. So Frontier struggling a little bit with the service there. And back to serve is the libero, Ellie Mary Suarez. Wanzi with the dig. Martin sets Talbot. Big hit there. Red Ox, Wanzi digs it. Martin sets Mayo. And that will go long out of bounds. 4-3, the Colts lead over the Hawks by 1 here in this first set. Back to serve. Rizzelli, Miri Suarez. Martin sets Talbot. She'll tap it over. This time dug by Suarez. Returned by the Colts. Tapped over by number 21, Martin. There, nice job by her. And you can't do that from Frontier's bench. Big crowd on the family sides, both packed. So everyone's here for that one. Didn't go over the net. Frontier gets a point. Everyone's here to support the last game of the season for the Red Hawks and the Colts. Good crowd from the both family sections. And back to serve once again is Cadence Martin. And that one goes in. An ace for Martin. She's one of the senior captains. Wanzi digs it. Martin sets Mayo, and that one goes in the net. Point for the Colts, 6-5. Or 5-6. I guess I had the score wrong. Martin sets Mayo. And that drops in, and that will tie things up. 6-6. Back to serve is Caitlin Mayo. Mayo with the serve. Returned by the Colts. Martin, tap over by Morgan Mason. Hale with the dig. Martin sets Mason. Good rally we have going on here. Returned by the Colts. Nice save there by Martin there. Wanzi hits it over. Martin digs it. Set Mayo over to Monty, and that one goes in the net. Back to serve is Olivia Warren for the Colts. Knuckleball serve. Hale digs it. Martin sets Wanzi. Turn by the Colts. Martin sets Morgan Mason. And that one just goes long. Back to serve again is Olivia Warren. Good serve. Dig by Hale. And it goes over the net and out of bounds. 9-6. The Colts lead over the Red Hawks. And Warren will serve here again. That just barely goes over the net. Nice save by Hale. Return by Wanze. I'm not sure why the double touch by the Red Hawks. Back to serve again is Olivia Warren. And an ace from a dig from Hale. And another ace. It's 12-6 now. Another one for Warren. Dug by Wanzi. Mayo. And Martin will hit it over. And that one drops in for a Colts point. So the score is 13-6. Called timeout by Courtney Parent. They're going to take a timeout. So you're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert and Kai here tonight in the Goodnow Gymnasium. Score is 13-6. The Colts lead over the Red Hawks here in this first set. Here on senior night. Wanze will hit it over. Colts looking to return this one. And they do. That was by Brielle Bennett. Martin sets Wanze. She'll tap it over. Free ball here. And hit over again. Nice save by Martin. It bounces, hits the basketball hoop up top. Again, hit by Brielle Bennett. Goes long, point for the Red Hawks. That one works out. So after the timeout, they seem to be playing right back to what they were doing when they started off this game, and they were playing very well. Amy Talbot back to serve for the Red Hawks. And that'll be an ace for Amy Talbot. Turned by Brielle Bennett. And a point for Chicopee Comp. Back to serve is number 8. Lorian Oriani's Vasquez. Vasquez with a good serve, but it goes long. Point for the Redhawks. 9-14. Morgan Mason back to serve, one of the senior captains. Dug by Suarez, returned. And Mayo will return that one. Nice job by the Hawks there. This one again by Brielle Bennett. Blocks, goes in for a Colt point. And back to serve is Keely Perez. That one goes into the net. Point for the Redhawks, 10-15. Frontier still rolling. We're down by 5. And Reyna back to serve for the Redhawks. Turned by Bennett. Martin sets Mayo. She'll push it over. And goes out of bounds. A point for the Redhawks. 11-15. Frontier down to just 4 now. It was a much bigger lead for the Colts. And an ace for Reyna. Twelve to 15. Martin sets Mayo there. This one will be returned. Mayo. Martin she'll throw it over. And that one drops in for a Colt point. 16-12 here in the first set. Again, it's first at 25. And back to serve is Brielle Bennett. Nice serve and an ace for Bennett there. Mayo with the dig. Greta Hale with the swing. Returned by Olivia Warren. Martin sets Mayo. Saved there by Suarez. Turn goes long from Mayo. 18-12. Back to a 6-point lead is the Colts. Another serve here by Brielle Bennett. Hale. And hit over there by Johnston. Suarez with the dig. And that's a kill there for Olivia Warren. And timeout called by Courtney Perrin and the Redhawks. They're going to talk things over. They're going to take a break and so will we. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. (19-12). Martin sets Hale, and that's a kill for Greta Hale. But they're gonna have to work hard to get back into this one. And back to serve is Greta Hale, who just got the kill there. 13-19. Free ball for the Hawks here. It was hit over by Suarez. Martin sets Mayo. She'll tap it over. Returned by Bennett there. Nice attempt there by Talbot. And trying to get to it there. Nice save. Oh, it didn't quite get over. Nice save there, though, by Candace Martin. (20-13). So now just 5 points away from victory in this first set is the Chicopee Comp Colts. Knuckleball serve. Wanze with the dig. Martin sets Mayo. She'll swing and hit it over. And a kill there for Mayo. 20-14. Back to serve is Cadence Martin. Not many subs for Frontier in this first set. Tap over. Talbot. And Wanze's going to have to hit it over. And doesn't quite get the distance. 21-14. 7-point lead for the Colts. And they get the service back here. Back to serve is number 23. Kushley Guzman. Good serve by Guzman there. Martin sets Mayo. Dug there by Suarez. Hit over by Bennett. Hale, Martin, back set to Morgan Mason and goes into the net. 22-14, 3 points away from victory in this first set as the Colts. Here's another serve from Guzman. Hale, Wanze, and hit over by Mayo, I think. Returned by the Colts. Martin sets Mayo. Dig again there by Suarez. Returned by Warren. Martin sets Hale. And a miss hit there from Greta Hale. 23-14. There's another serve from Guzman. Wanze. Martin over to Mayo. And it was blocked at the net, but goes out of bounds. So, point for the Redhawks. 15-23. Just 2 points away now is the Colts from victory in this first set. And an ace for Caitlin Mayo. Nice serve by her. So Caitlin Mayo back to serve here. One of the seniors was recognized in the senior ceremony earlier. Dig there by Bennett. Returned by Warren. Dug by Wanze. Martin sets Morgan Mason. And into the donut hole. Frontier on a bit of a comeback now, 17-23. 2 points in a row for the Hawks. Mayo back to serve again. Good serve there from Mayo. Warren hit over there by Perez. Martin sets Morgan Mason. Return. Free ball for the Hawks here. Martin sets Morgan Mason again. Suns returned. Oh. Point goes as it was stepped over the line. That serve goes into the net. 24-18. Back to serve now is Amy Talbot. Just one. All the Colts need, though, is one more point. So Frontier needs to go on a bit of a run here. Talbot and Reyna will hit it over. And that will be the nail to end the first set. 25-18. And we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert and Kai here tonight. So after the first set, Chicopee won that one 25-18. We'll see what happens here in the second set. What the Hawks may do a little differently. They just gotta not fall too much behind. I mean, they were doing well, crawling back in, and then a couple points here and there, and the Colts pulled away. So we'll see what happens here. And in this second set of action. And back to serve is Reina Wanze. And Reina back to serve. Nice knuckleball serve. No ball movement there. And that will be a point for the Red Hawks. Reina back to serve. And it just goes back out of bounds. Tied up 1-1. And back to serve is Keely Perez. Tied up 1-1 here in this second set of action. Dug there by Johnson. Nice return there by Hale. Perez sets Bennett there. Dug by Johnson. Reina. And hit over by Johnson. Free ball for the Colts. Perez sets there, and point goes to the Colts. Two to one. That was Penna that headed over there. Good serve. And an ace for Keely Perez. Back to serve again is Keely Perez. Just had that ace. Mayo will hit it over. And that will be a kill for Caitlin Mayo. Two to three. Greta Hale with a nice serve. A lot of power behind that. And an ace for her. And that drops in for an ace from Greta Hale. Four to three here in the second set. Dug by Bennett. Perez and hit over by Bennett. Blocked at the net by Talbot and Cadence Mayo. Or Cadence Martin, excuse me. 5 to 3. And another ace for the Red Hawks. 6-3, timeout called by the Colts. They're going to talk things over and take a break. So will we. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Oliver, Kai here tonight. And the Goodnow Gymnasium is 6-3 in the second set. The Colts won the first set, 25 to 18. That one goes in for a Colts point. Six to 4. Back to serve is Brielle Bennett. Dug by Hale there. Perez, back set, goes long. That was to Keishley Guzman. 7 to 4. Back to service, Cadence Martin. Nice job by Cadence Martin. That serve. And Hale gets a hold of it, but just too far out in front. 7-5. Good serve there. And Ellie Mary Suarez. And an ace for her. 7-6. Dug by Wanzi, and another ace. Back-to-back aces for Ellie. Suarez with another serve here. Wanzi digs it. Martin sets Mayo there. Nice dig by Hale. Back set to Mason. And hit over there by Warren. As Warren gets the kill. 7-8. Frontier got to find an answer. It was 6-3, and now it's 7-8. So Frontier got to get back in this. Trying to get back on the service line here. Andre digs it. Set to Mayo into the donut hole. And a double touch. Tied up 8-8. And back to serve is Caitlin Mayo and the Red Hawks. Good serve. Johnson for an ace. Nice job by Caitlin Mayo. As the Colts thought that one was going to go out.
Come on, Caitlin.
9-8. Here comes a serve from Caitlin Mayo. Good serve. Dug by Brielle Bennett. Returned by Warren. Hale digs it. Martin over to Wanzi. Hit over by Warren. And Hale with the miss hit there. Tied up 9-9. Back to serve is number 23. Keishley Guzman. Guzman with a good serve. Hale digs it. Martin sets Mason there. Strong hit over. And Hale tried to get to it. Couldn't quite. 10-9. The Colts lead by 1 now. And Guzman will have another serve here. And Mayo with the missed dig. And that makes it 9-11. Guzman back to serve again. Hale digs it. Martin sets Wanzi. And nice kill by Reyna. 10-11. Back to serve is Amy Talbot. Good serve from Talbot. Frontier with a free ball here. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Reyna. And Frontier will get the point. 11-11. This one's a lot closer than in the first set, as Chicopee kind of pulled away there towards the end. And Amy back to serve again for the Redhawks. Warren hit over there by Vasquez. Vasquez with a dig. Vasquez taps it over. Wanzi and Talbot can't quite hit it over. 12-11. Back to serve is Olivia Warren. Hit over by Bennett. And Mayo she'll hit it over there. Hit over by Bennett. Wanze digs it. Hit over by Hale. Warren. And a kill there by number 34, Keely Perez. 11-13. Back to serve now is Olivia Warren. Dug by Mayo. Martin sets Morgan Mason, and a kill for Mason. And they'll get the service back here. Morgan Mason with the serve there. And that goes in the Frontier donut hole. 14-12. Back to serve is Lorianne Vasquez. But you're going to hit it over. Mayo does. Dug by Warren. Perez sets Bennett, and that one goes long. Marina back to serve there. And an ace for her. And that ties things up 14 apiece. Marina back to serve again. And a kill there. Redhawks get the point. They take the lead back. First time in a little while. 15-14. Mayo digs. Martin hit over by Hale. Tapped over by Bennett. Mayo. Martin back to Hale. She'll tap it over, and that nice kill by Gutta Hale. Nice job by her. 16-14. Reina Wanze back to serve. Bennett digs it. Perez back to Bennett. Wanze. Martin will with the tap over there. Nice save by Wanze, but Johnson couldn't quite get to it. 16-15. Serve there by Perez. Martin back to Mayo. She'll push it over. Perez sets Guzman there. Martin sets Mayo. And a kill for Caitlin Mayo and the Redhawks. 17-15. Greta Hale back to serve for the Red Hawks. That one goes in the net. Seen that a couple times tonight for the Red Hawks. Just unfortunate for them. Something they've struggled on. I know the boys team struggled on, not last year, but the year before. They served a lot into the net. Great knuckleball serve. No movement on that ball. And Mayo serves it in, hits it into the donut hole there. And she'll get the kill. Back to serve is Cadence Martin. Good serve from Martin. Perez sets Penna there. Hit over by Penna. She did a good job reading that ball. 18-17. And this one could be anybody's set. Good serve. Tied it up, 18 apiece. Back to serve is Ellie Mary Suarez. And that will be an ace for Ellie. Nice hit over by Mayo. Dug by Hale. Instantly returned. Drops in for a Chicopee comp point. Timeout on the floor called by Courtney Perrin and the Red Hawks. They're going to talk things over. And we will take a break too. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert and Kai here tonight in the Gounod Gymnasium as it is 18-20 here in the second set. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Morgan Mason into the donut hole. Drops in for a Frontier point. 19-20. This will be returned by the Colts. It is Hale with the serve there. Mason with the tap over. Talbot digs it and hit in the net by Vasquez. All tied up, 20-20. Kayla Neal back to serve again for the Red Hawks. Almost no movement on that serve. Hale and bad set to Bonzi there. She couldn't quite get to it. 21-20. Back to serve is number 23, Keishley Guzman. Frontier with their costumes tonight. Reina hits it over. Turn by Mason. This one will be returned by Warren. Mayo digs it. Set by Martin. And Hale, free ball for the Colts. And hit over by Talbot. Nice job by her. 21-21. Back to serve is Amy Talbot. Dug by Suarez there. Returned by Warren. And a kill there for Olivia Warren.
Come on, Hawks.
22-21. Close second set we have here. Dug there by Johnson. Mason will hit it over. Blocked at the net. 23-21. Timeout called by the Red Hawks by Courtney Parent. 23-21. They're going to take a quick break. So will we. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Frontier with a bunch of costumes. I'm seeing Winnie the Pooh, 2 Banana Men, a prisoner, cow, and a dragon over in the student section. So some good costumes over there. That one's served into the net. That'll make it 22-23. Morgan Mason with a good serve. Returned by Vasquez. Wanzi will tap it over. Suarez with the Perez with the dig. Hit over by Riley. And turn by Bennett. Goes long. Point for the Red Hawks. All tied up. 23-23. Anyone could win this second set. Could not be closer. This is a huge point though. So up to Morgan Mason. Good serve from her. Bennett, free ball for the Hawks. Mayo. Tapped over by Martin. Push over by the Colts. Johnson, hit over by Wanzi. Nice hit. Martin will hit it over. Perez with the dig. Swing. It goes out. Point for the Red Hawks. 24-23. And a timeout called by the Colts as this is set point. Good effort by the Hawks there. And the chant from the student section, talk it over, as they should, as the Hawks just need 1 point to win this second set and tie things up 1-1 apiece. So they're going to take a quick break, so will we. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. 24-23 Hawks lead by 1. And it's set point. Morgan Mason with the serve. Return by Bennett. Johnson digs it. Martin sets Wanzi. Dug by Warren. Return. Goes over. Perez sets Bennett. Dug by Mayo. Martin hit over by Greta Hale there. Wanzi will push it over. Nice save, and Frontier wins the second set. They tie things up 101. So, the first set goes to the Chicopee Colts, 25-18. The second one, Frontier wins 25-23. So they're going to take a quick break. And we'll go to the third set, where we'll see who takes the lead. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert Kai here tonight. In the Goodnow Gymnasium, we go to the third set to see who will take the lead. It is 1-1 as Chicopee Comp won 25-18. Second set, Frontier won 25-23. And we'll see what happens here in this third set. No sweep for Chicopee. Last time we saw the Hawks, it was against East Long Meadow, and Frontier won 3-1. So we'll see what happens here, as they just had a good victory just the other night on Tuesday night against Bay State Academy, where they won 3-1. But back to serve is Keely Perez for Chicopee Comp. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. There's some communication from the ref. Back to serve is Perez as the referee gets set here. Martin sets Wanzi there. Tapped over by the net by Talbot. Frontier gets the first point. Back to serve is Amy Talbot. Ace for Amy Talbot as the crowd erupts. 2-0. And back to serve again is Amy Talbot. Talbot with just the ace there. Dug by Bennett. Returned by Suarez. Dug, miscommunication of who was going to hit it there between Mayo and Talbot. And a miss hit. Goes to Chicopee Comp. Back to serve is number 2, Brielle Bennett. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Morgan Mason. And returned by the Colts. Mayo. Returned by Wanzi. And that one hit by Penna. Doesn't go well, and Frontier will get the point, 3-1. There's some people in front of me, so sorry if I had no commentary there. Couldn't quite see. Dug by Bennett. Perez. Nice save by Morgan Mason Mayo. And over to Martin. This one returned by, good save by Martin and Johnson there. Pushed over by the Hawks. Free ball for him. Martin sets Greta Hale. And that goes in. Frontier rolling here, 4-1. Good crowd for the student section. Big crowd over there. 4-1 here. They're making things loud in here. Bennett. And returned by Warren. Mayo. Martin over to Wanzi. Blocked to the net by Talbot. And nice job. Or it was Cadence Martin. Point for the Red X. 5-1. And Morgan Mason back to serve. Senior captain for the Red Hawks. Nice dig by Johnson Wanzi. Hit over by Greta Hale. Perez back set there. Goes long. Nice job by Morgan Mason laying off that one. It was hit over there by Guzman. 6-1. Big lead for the Hawks now. Morgan Mason with another nice serve. Free ball for the Hawks. Hale. Martin. Over to Reina Wanzi. Just goes long. 6-2. Back to serve is Ellie Mary Suarez. As it is 6-2. Hawks lead by 4. Morgan Mason. And point. Double touch for the Hawks. 6-3. Not many of those called tonight, so job by both teams. Nice job by Morgan Mason. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Wanzi and just omits it from her there. 6-4. Ellie Mary Suarez back to serve again. They dig by Martin, hit over by, or dig by Mason, hit over by Martin there. Free ball for the Hawks. Martin sets Wanzi. Mayo. Martin over to Hale. Block to the net. Goes down for a Frontier point. 7-4. Back to serve is Reyna. Martin sets Mayo. Bennett with the dig. And Perez hit, blocked at the net. Point for the Redhawks, 8-4. Marina with the serve here. Perez hit over by Guzman. Martin sets Mayo. Just goes out. 8-5. 3-point lead for the Hawks. It's a very crucial set to win. Because if you win this one, you win the next one, you win the game. So Martin over to Mason. She hits it over. Hit over by Vasquez as she gets. Oh, nope. It goes long. 9-5. Frontier gets the point. Talbot checks in for Johnson. Greta Hale back to serve for the Redhawks. Just goes out of bounds. 9-6. Back to serve is Olivia Warren. Wanzi digs it. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo. Warren digs it. Perez over to Bennett. Mayo. Martin back to Caitlin Mayo. She'll tap it over, block to the net. And point goes to the Colts. Back to serve is Olivia Warren. And instant return goes out. An ace for Olivia Warren and the Colts. That one goes long. Good job by the Hawks laying off that. 10-8. Ace for Cadence Martin. 11-8. Cadence Martin back to serve once more. That one goes long. Point for the Colts. 11-9. Nice save by Cadence Martin there. Perez sets Bennett. Wanzi digs it. Mason over to Mayo there. Returned by Bennett. Wanzi and Caitlin Mayo can't quite get to it. 11-10. Back to serve is Lorraine's. Vasquez, that one goes to the net. 12-10. Back to serve is Caleb Mayo. 12-10. Warren digs it. Mayo digs it. Martin Over to Wanzi. That one just goes long. 12-11. Back to serve is Keely Perez for Chicopee Comp. And an ace. And that ties things up 12-12. Dug by Wanzi. Martin sets Mason. Dug by Suarez. Returned by Penna there. Hale. Hit over by Wanzi. And Wanzi hits that one. That one goes out of bounds. 12-13. Back to serve is Keely Perez. Wanzi digs at Martin. Tapped over by Mason. And double touch. 13-13. Amy Talbot back to serve. Raina digs it. Martin, miss hit from Martin there. 13-14. Back to serve is Brielle Bennett. Knuckleball serve, no movement on that ball at all. There's Cadence Martin with a nice save as she rolled around there. Tipped Mayo there. She laughs that one off. (13-15). Dig by Mayo. And an ace for the Colts. That's Bennett. 16-13. Timeout called by the Red Hawks and Courtney Perrin. They're going to take a quick break. So you're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert Kai here tonight. 16-13 as Brielle Bennett with a good serve there. Martin hit over by Mason. 16-13. Good hit. Martin or Mayo. Hit over by Wanzi. Dug by Perez. Hit over by Vasquez. Martin digs it. Wanzi with the hit over. Hit over goes long from the Colts, 14-16. Morgan Mason back to serve. Tap over. Hale digs it there. Hit over Wanzi. And that will get in for a Frontier point. 15-16. Back to serve again is Morgan Mason. Miss it and an ace for her, the Red Hawks. This time a timeout called by the Colts. So they're going to take a quick break. So will we. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert Kai here, 16 apiece. Hit over by Warren. And a kill for Olivia Warren. 17-16. And back to serve is Ellie Mary Suarez. Good serve. Johnson with the dig. Martin over to Mayo. And a kill for Caitlin Mayo. Tied up 17-17 now. Really, other than the first set, it's been close. It's been neck and neck between these two teams the last two sets. And Reina Wanze will be back to serve for the Red Hawks. Knuckleball serve. No spin on that ball at all. Wanze digs it. Martin sets Caitlin Mayo. Perez. Warren hits it over. And miss it there. As the kill goes to the Colts. 18-17. And back to serve is Keishley Guzman. Johnson with the dig. Martin sets Mayo. Wanze digs it. Martin. Hale can't quite get to it in time. 19-17. Back to serve as Guzman again. Sean McDonald in the building now. And that one will drop in for a Colts point. Dug by Mayo there. Greta Hale will swing. And tip. Block goes out of bounds. 18-20. Back to serve is Hale. And that one gets in before Frontier point. 19-20. drops in for a Colt point. And that'll be an ace for Olivia Warren. Warren back to serve again. And that would be a Frontier point. 20-22. Back to serve is Cadence Martin. And an ace for Cadence Martin, 21-22. And again, very close set we have. And another ace for Cadence Martin. Ties things up, 22 apiece. And a timeout called by Brittany Dussault. And they're going to talk things over. They're going to take a break. Solely, you're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back after this timeout. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Kai here. 22 apiece, and Cadence Martin back to serve. Just goes long. 23-22. Some screaming going on from Chicopee Comps players. Back to serve is number 8. Loriannes Vasquez. That one goes in the net. Tied up, 23 apiece. Frontier back to serve is Kaylin Mayo. Good serve from her. And an ace for her and the Redhawks. 24-23. Instantly returned. Nice job by Morgan Mason to hit that over the net. And they win that one 25-23, just like they did in the second set. 25-23. Chicopee takes the first set 25-18. We go to the fourth set, which could be the final one of the night. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll see you for the fourth set. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert Kai here tonight in the Gonada Gymnasium, where we go to the fourth set of this game. And Frontier wins the last two sets, 25-23. Very close action. And we'll see what happens here in the fourth set. I mean, it could be anyone's game, but hopefully the Redhawks can come out on top and win this one here on senior night. Or will Chicopee Comp force a fifth set? We'll just have to wait and see what happens here. And Cadence Martin back to serve for the Redhawks. Dug by Suarez there. Returned by Perez. Can't quite see. There's people in front of me. Martin sets Mayo. Tap over by Caitlin Mayo there. And return. Redhawks can't quite get it over the net by Mason. Point goes to the Colts. And back to serve is number 34, Keely Perez. Dug by Johnson. Set by Martin. Mayo goes long. Colts lead in this one, and the Redhawks need to get it back here. Back to serve again is Keely Perez. And dug by Mayo, hit over. Warren, Perez, back to Guzman. Martin tapped it over there. And blocked at the net by Talbot. Nice job by her. Frontier will get that point. Caitlin Mayo back to serve for the Redhawks. 1-3. That one goes long. 2-3. Turned by the Colts. Tap over by Talbot. Bennett returns it. Johnson, Martin over to Wanzi. And that drops in for a Frontier point. And back to serve is Caitlin Mayo again. And that will be a point for the Redhawks. An ace for Caitlin Mayo. Good serve from Mayo there. Returned by Bennett. Mayo, Martin, over to Mason. Hit over by Guzman there. Returned by Talbot. Kill for the Redhawks for Amy Talbot. 5-3. Caitlin Mayo back to serve again. one just goes over the net. Coming my way. Perez with the dig. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Talbot into the donut hole. 6-3. Kayla Mayo back to serve again. Good serve from her. Return by Bennett. Dug by Mayo. Martin sets Morgan Mason. Dug by Perez. Warren can get to it and returned by Bennett. Free ball for the Hawks. Mayo. Martin over to Wanzi. That one goes to the net. 6-4. Returned instantly. Hits the top of the net, rolls down. Martin, Johnson over to Morgan Mason. Perez to Warren, dug by Mayo. Martin to Wanzi. That one goes in the net again. 6-5. It was once a 6-3 lead. Back to serve again is Brielle Bennett. Dug there by Johnson, returned by Mason. Perez will have to hit it over. Free ball for the Hawks. Mayo digs it. Martin sets Talbot, and that one unreturnable. 7-5. Much needed point for the Red Hawks there. Johnson checks out, checking back in is Greta Hale, one of the senior captains for the Red Hawks, and back to serve is Amy Talbot. Good serve from her. Perez and Warren will have to hit it over. And a missed dig there. 7-6. Chicopee gets a point there. Back to serve is number 3, Ellie Mary Suarez. Dig by Johnson. Tap over works for Martin there. 8-6. Again, Frontier just needs to win this set, and they'll win the whole entire game. So back to serve is Morgan Mason. Returned. Martin again there with the return. Tap over. Mason, Martin, over to Hale. And they'll get, Greta Hale will get the kill there. Timeout called by the Colts. 9-6, they'll talk things over. We'll take a quick break here in Goodnow Gymnasium. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Kai here in Goodnow Gymnasium, where it is 9-6 here in the fourth set. Frontier up by 3. And Morgan Mason back to serve. Dug there. return there by the Colts. Martin sets Swansea and drops in for a Red Hawk point. Good job by Rena. 10-6. Frontier with a 4-point lead now. Can they keep rolling? Morgan Mason back to serve. Perez. Long ball from Vasquez there. 11-6. 5-point lead for the Hawks. Morgan Mason with another serve. Reina Wanze dug it there. And Hale hits it into the net. 11-7. Back to serve is Keisha Lee Guzman. Dug by Johnson. Martin. Johnson will have it over. Free ball for the Colts. Return. Blocked to the net by Greta Hale. Nice job by her. 12-7. With the serve there. Returned by Warren, blocked at the net. Martin will hit it over. Perez with the dig there. And hit over by Suarez. Wanze with the dig. Martin sets Hale and hits the net. Hale upset with herself there. 12-8. That's the top of the net, goes over. Mayo will hit it over. And that drops in for a Colt point. 12-9, 3-point lead now for the Hawks. Back to serve is Olivia Warren again. That one goes out of bounds. 13-9. After this game, we're going to race over to the soccer field and live stream the rest of the boys' soccer game, which it is also senior night for them. Isaac Wormgore coming back to be on the mic. He graduated last year. Hits the top of the net, goes over. Lucky hit for Caitlin Mayo. 14-9. And Greta Hale back to serve for the Red Hawks. And that drops in. Point for the Colts. Penna checks back in for the Colts. Good serve there from Holston. Hit over by the Hawks. Perez sets Bennett. She'll tap it over. Martin sets Mayo. She'll tap that one over. Perez. Over. Blocked to the net by Talbot. Hit over. Talbot. And point goes to the Red Hawks. 15-10. Frontier with a 5-point lead. Holston checks out. And checking back in is Ellie Mary Suarez. Cadence Martin with the serve. Perez over to Bennett there. Mayo hits it over. Wanze with the dig. Turned by the Red Hawks. Colts, Perez, tap over. Mayo. Johnson hit over by Mayo. Good rally we got going on here. Bennett taps it over. It goes out of bounds. 16-10. That one doesn't go with it. One goes in the net. 16-11. Mayo with the dig there. Mayo hits it over. Tipped. And Frontier will get the point. As that one was going to go out of bounds, but it was tipped by Mary Suarez. 17-11. And back to serve is Caitlin Mayo. And saved by Perez there. Head over by Suarez. Johnson with the dig. Martin sets Mason there. It's in it and stepped over the line. 18-11. Timeout called by the Colts. They're going to talk things over. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back. Score is 18-11. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albercat here in Goodnow Gymnasium. Once again, it is 18-11. We'll see what happens here. See if the Hawks can pull off the victory on senior night. Perez there, hit over. Martin, Johnson digs it. Head over by Mayo there. Talbot tips it, hit over by Wanze there. Blocked to the net by Talbot. Nice point for the Red Hawks. Nice job by Amy Talbot. (19-11). The Hawks 6 points away from closing it out here on senior night. And one of the seniors for the Red Hawks back to serve is Caitlin Mayo. That goes in for an ace. Make it 20-11. Back to serve. And an ace for Caitlin Mayo. Hawks just 4 points away from winning this one. Chicopee Comp came into this game with a 10-7 record. And Frontier with a losing record 5-11, but looks like Frontier might win this one. In the hands of Caitlin Mayo. That one goes long. Almost the same spot. Answer to beyond 21-12. Comes a serve from Brielle Bennett. That goes into the net. 22-12. 10-point lead for the Hawks. They just need 3 more, and they'll win this game. And Talbot hits the top of the net, rolls over, and an ace for Amy Talbot. 23-12. Lucky break for the Hawks there. Amy Talbot with another serve. That one just goes long. 23-13. And back to serve is Ellie Mary Suarez. Mayo with the dig. Martin sets Mason there. Hit over by Warren. Mayo digs it. Martin hit over by Hale. Bennett now over to Guzman. Johnson and Wanzi will hit it over. That will go long. 23-14. Back to serve is Ellie Mary Suarez again. Dug by Mayo. Martin sets Morgan Mason. That one goes to the net. 23-15. Morgan Mason hits it over. Blocked to the net by Hale. Hit over by Warren. Mayo. Martin over to Hale. And point goes to the Colts as they're crawling back into this one. Down by 7 now. Once was 10. And Ellie Mary Suarez back to serve again. Mayo with the dig. Mason with the hit over. Tapped over there. Mayo. Morgan Mason put the push over. Instantly return. Morgan Mason tap over by Martin. Hit goes into the net by Olivia Warren. And the Redhawks just need one more point to seal the deal, and they will be the nail in the coffin. And back to serve is senior captain Morgan Mason. They just need the 1 point. Bennett with the dig. Suarez with the assist there. Wanzi hits it over. Guzman. And goes out of bounds. Oh, no. Someone hit the net. So, 24-17. Back to serve. So they would need 7 points in a row, and it's in the hands of Keishley Guzman. Comes a serve from her. Mayo with the dig. Mason. Hit over by Martin. Guzman. Perez hit over there by the Colts. Martin sets Wanzi. She taps it over. Dug by Guzman. Perez over to Warren there. Returned by Martin. Perez. Tap over. Hit over by the Hawks there. Warren. Mayo. Martin gets to it. Hit over by Hale. Good rally we have going here. Blocked at the net. Oh, Mason couldn't quite get to it. 24-18. Hawks still just need this 1 point. Here comes the serve from Guzman. Dug by Johnson. Martin tapped over by Wanzi. Hit over by Warren. Hale hits it over there. Martin sets Wanzi. And that'll be the point for the Red Hawks. And that will seal the deal here on senior night. The Hawks win it. The first set won by the Chicopee Comp Colts. And then the Hawks went back-to-back sets. They won the next two, 25. The second set they won 25-23. The third one they won 25-23. And this final one, the fourth and final one, they won 25-18. So I've been your host, Tom Albert, as the Hawks win here on senior night. I'm joined with Kai, Nato Gonzalez, and we will be live with the soccer game, boys soccer game. Make sure to tune into that one. Good night for the Hawks, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and have a good night as the Hawks win here on senior night.